Hello my fragrance lovers and my good smelling companions, Dominic here for another fragrance review, and today we're doing the two last samples from the scent library of Penhaligons. We have a nice little box right here, and this is what we've been reviewing so far. There's a little booklet. Okay, so today's ones we are going to be looking at is Endymion and Halfeti. Okay. So we're going to start off with Endymion. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but let's get into this, and we're going to show you the presentation of this one, and we're going to have a little sample, we're going to have a look at some of those notes, and we're going to go on to the next one, and we'll do the same process, and I'll kind of give you a little verdict on which one of those two I think I prefer, and maybe I should do sometime a breakdown of which one over the whole lot I like. But yeah, so far I'm fairly impressed with the last one I did, which was Juniper Sling. That is a beautiful, beautiful perfume. Okay, so the one we're doing today it's called it's Endymion. All right, and so with this one, right, you have two sort of versions, and the bottles will look different. If you get the eau de parfum, for example, which pretty sure this one is the eau de parfum, it has a slightly different look to the bottle. It's kind of a darkish, whereas the other one is see-through. You can see through the bottle. This one is, apparently it says let's just check here now. I'll see if it's an eau de parfum. Yes, it is. So this is an eau de parfum, so that matches what's obviously here. So yeah, and there's two different bottles, and this one, well, what do you think? So this is it here. Here's the presentation. All right. Yeah, it is fairly dark, isn't it? They're all into this nightish theme here. They've got the moon there. They've got that lovely kind of darkish regal blue with a little bit of that silver, and then they got the white. The bow is a very dark navy, and they got those beautiful tops with a little glass crystal ball on the top of it. And the usual kind of nice, stout, elegant thing where it starts a little bit wider at the top and slims down towards the bottom of the bottle. Very nice design, beautiful bottles as always. So yeah, I'm liking that, although I think the clear one is almost just as nice. I don't know. I don't have a picture of it, unfortunately, but it looks quite similar. I don't know if it has the little moon thing going on. But anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to go too much into the fluff or any of that, but you know, this is what it is. It's kind of it's a bit oriental, it's a bit exotic, it's a bit spicy. It came out in 2003, a good while ago, but popular, beautiful men's scent. Yeah, by the way, it is for men, so yeah, sometimes that does always need clarifying with Penhaligon. Sometimes they'll say this one is for women, but it's actually more unisex, anybody can wear it, or it'll say this one is unisex, but it smells really, really feminine. I don't know. So sometimes it's a little confusing with Penhaligons to a little bit sometimes. Is it for men or women? And, you know, what's it appropriate for? So these are some of them are quite special ones. And now with Endymion, the one we're about to do now, and get some impressions going. I have heard that again, the performance, and this is with quite a few Penhaligon perfumes, not all of them, it's just not top notch, the whole performance thing, how long it stays in your skin, how far it projects. Some of them can project quite far for a short time, but then they'll, you know, so I'm guessing again with this thing that although it's a beautiful scent, you'll be needing to apply this, you know, every 4 hours if you want to have it going all day long. So other ones, they last 8 hours, 9 hours, you know, but you know, it's something it's really quite precious as well. So you know, you wouldn't sort of worry about, you know, maybe applying it again or something, or you know, if you really, really like the scent, that is. So. Again, these are quite pricey, as most Penhaligon fragrances are. Some, for some reason, just aren't that pricey, whereas others, a lot of them are. Yeah. So, shall we have a look? Endymion, let's see how it goes. Yeah, whole theme, it's kind of it's a bit exotic, but it's named after, like, again, like a Zeus's son or some kind of. It's supposed to be very masculine and appealing. And let's have a look. Oh my gosh, that is lovely stuff. Wow, yes, they've done a good one again here, Penhaligons. Oh my god, that's very rich. Let's get something going on here. Let's have a look. Oh, this is good. Wow, that is brilliant stuff. Oh, I'm getting that depth. I'm getting loads of notes. I'm going to wait for that dry down in a minute. Oh, yes, it's sharp. It's kind of punchy. It's very pleasing. It's immediately kind of sensual, kind of alluring. Ah, yes, it's masculine. Gosh, there's lots of things to say about that one. Beautiful perfume, absolutely adorable. To just have that around you just changes the whole atmosphere. I mean, it would leave this trail. It would leave this kind of beautiful, alluring, sensual, masculine trace, and this. I mean, there must be like a bit of fruit, bit of herbs, maybe some woodsiness, the whole lot, maybe patchouli or something, I don't know. Alright, let's have a look. Let's see what's inside this. I'm excited to break this down with you guys. Because it's got a lot of things. It's another busy one. So we're going to just have a look and see what's inside Endymion. So you do get a bit of a coffee tone, you get a bit of a mandarin tone, you get a bit of but I'll go through the notes blow by blow. So the top, it says they open up with the mandarin, the bergamot, the cardamom, the nutmeg, and the black pepper. Right, so that's, that's like 5, is it, for just the top. They've already got it's exploding with the ingredients, this one. And it's rich, very pleasant opening, dry down a bit calmer, but a very pleasing scent, Yeah, if you want to get noticed, go to a party or something and just wear some of this, people are like, wow, what are you wearing? This is definitely going to be a compliment getter. I said it was a little poor performance, but 4 hours, 5 hours, especially if people are kind of near in your vicinity, and maybe get it a little bit on your clothes or something. I don't know, I'd almost buy this. It's so beautiful. So it'd be mandarin, for the top. Mandarin is a very lovely fruit. And then you got the bergamot with the cardamom, the nutmeg, and the black pepper. Okay, so a little bit of spice, bit of fruitiness going on, and the bergamot and the nutmeg. Right, the heart then is going to be vetiver, lavender, sage, and amber. Yeah, I thought there was that kind of herbiness. The vetiver, the lavender, I can get the vetiver and the lavender. The sage, maybe mixed in with those herbs, and that amber, tiny touch maybe. So amber is another lovely thing that they have in their perfumes. It's this tree resin sort of a thing, all right? Okay, then the base, they say, is supposed to be leather, musk, and myrrh. Beautiful. So they got the leathery, kind of, again, that's very masculine, with that musk, which is also very masculine, and myrrh, which is almost kind of a devotional, kind of gives this kind of an aura, almost a sort of a reverence or a dignity to the person. So if you can get the myrrh as well, it's a heck of a concoction. I love it. And for me, that's doing very well. For coming out in 2003, Penhaligons, with all those notes, with the whole lot. Yeah, that is impressive, I have to say. Right, I'm definitely rating that one a good 8.5 or something. It's a brilliant perfume. Let's give it an 8 because the performance isn't great, unfortunately. So yeah, because that's also important with the perfume. The presentation is okay. I'm happy enough with it, and yeah, I think it kind of matches that thing. And you get a bit of coffee out of this one as well, which is a bit maybe unusual. Okay, so that is Endymion. I hope you like that. We're going on to the next one, which is called Halfeti. All right, this is our last one. So let's see what Halfeti has to say for itself. Okay, well, let's just give you a little bit of background. So Halfeti is the name of a little village in Turkey where on the Euphrates River there are these stunning black roses. So black roses, uniquely beautiful, very, very rare. They hardly grow anywhere else on the planet. At least they are very, very rare, you know, black roses. And there was this company who were trading with Turkey these lovely precious items and things like florals, silks, special things, sort of, it was sort of, this perfume was kind of reminiscent of trading with Turkey, this beautiful land where they had the beautiful black roses on the edge of the river and all of that. So that's Halfeti. It wants to kind of transport you sort of to this exotic land where there's beautiful things and there's this really exquisite things being traded and whatnot. So beautiful materials and leathers and precious things, all of that. All right, so that's Halfeti, and I'm going to show you the bottle now. Yeah, the light is a bit unfortunate. You can get it there though, can't you? Yeah, with that sort of light greenish ribbon. It looks like the juice is a slight tint of green, but that could just be completely clear. Let me have a look at it. Yeah, so it's slightly green. I don't know if you can actually see any of that, but what I can see is it's got a tiny tint of green to that liquid, which is quite beautiful. And so they've matched that very light coloured off-whitish green ribbon. I've already shown you with the sort of the colour of the liquid. Okay, then they've got this lovely label on it with the designs there. It's almost a little bit Turkish style. I don't know, but it's always very kind of. You know, they've got this British coat of arms and all of this on it as well, obviously. All right, and then they have this nice red against the black saying Halfeti. It's an adorable presentation, actually. I think it's really nice with the gold trimmings and this little design. So I love it. I really like the presentation. Let's see how it holds up as a perfume. So here it is. This is Halfeti, and yes, it's an eau de parfum again, so I'm going to see if it can actually match or beat Endymion, which is absolutely adorable as well. So Halfeti, it is unisex. Now, some of the unisex ones just smell really great, but there's something about being able to have a masculine scent is actually masculine. Yeah, and the same with feminine scents, I guess, obviously, but there's obviously way more probably women's perfumes than there are men's perfumes, although the range is huge, so let's not go there. All right, and this one was released later than Endymion. It was only 2015. Let's get some of this on my skin then, and let's try and get this going. Wow. Very different, and oops, the wrong hand there. I'll put on this one. Okay. Oh no, that is brilliant. Oh my god. It's like it's like you're being transported or something. To Turkey or somewhere like that. Oh wow, that's very good. And it's not uniquely masculine or feminine, but it's a sweet spot in between, so it is unisex. They named that well. Sometimes they don't agree when they say this is this or this is that, but yeah, it's just a beautiful, exotic, transporting smell. My gosh. Oh, it's sweet, it's punchy. Is it alluring? Well, it's inviting, it provokes thoughts. I mean, it provokes like being in Turkey or something. It's amazing. Wow, I'm very impressed. I mean, these perfumes, where would you wear them? Like, you know, bit hard to know. I mean, this one is it's just a really lovely smell. I mean, it's very versatile. You could wear this pretty much anywhere, any time of the year. I mean, people are like, wow, you're wearing something nice. Very nice. Jeepers. All right, let's have a look at the what this one has. Again, like Endymion, this one has loads of notes as well. So in the presentation, I'm almost more happy with it than the other one. I mean, it's a close tie though. The other one is very nice with a nice black, dark navy and all of this. Ah, this Halfeti though, this is lovely stuff. Absolutely adorable, and it's transportive, it's exotic, it brings out like heat, sort of richness, as if you're trading or something. It really does. It's amazing. The top notes are going to be grapefruit, bergamot, green notes, and they got amorose, which is kind of artemisia. So yeah, okay. So that's the grapefruit, the bergamot, the green notes, which is a bit vague. Artemisia, yeah, I can get this kind of herbal green, lovely green species going on in plants. A bit of grapefruit. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's quite a concoction. It's a bit hard to actually get those notes for me. The heart is going to so it's gonna come down to a heart of lavender, cardamom, cumin, nutmeg, saffron, violet, cinnamon, rose, jasmine. Am I finished yet? No. Cypress and mugwort. Wow, you see, this thing has even more than the last one, in fact. You see, this is a cram-packed perfume. It's so beautiful. I need a little bit more of this on here. I've hardly smelled anything like this before. Something like royal or kingly as well about it. It's very hard to actually explain really what's going on in that one. Alright, the base notes are going to be leather, oud, amber, resins, cedarwood, patchouli, so patchouli of the heart, tonka, vanilla, sandalwood and musk. The oud, the leather, sort of the resins, the cedarwood, patchouli heart, tonka, vanilla, sandalwood, musk. And then the heart notes we went on about, like lavender, cardamom, cumin, nutmeg, saffron, violet, cinnamon, rose, jasmine, cypress and mugwort. Okay. Alright guys, well, although Endymion was a brilliant one, I have to give this one to Halfeti. I think this is almost my top one. I don't know whether I would wear this over Juniper Sling though. Very close. I actually don't know. I have to smell the other one again. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to leave you in suspense there, but two very, very beautiful perfumes. I hope you enjoyed the Penhaligon Serpent Library, and there it is, and we have done all of our perfume reviews on this one. Jack, one of my subscribers, has asked for a video on my technique of applying colognes. And it's not, I don't always believe samples, I do actually use, and where to spray and all of that, and people have different techniques, so I'd gladly do a video on that. Shout out also to Darcy Fay. She somebody started up a YouTube channel and looking for a bit of support. She's a friend of mine in Ireland, and I'll leave a link to her channel down below. She's doing things like face painting and whatnot, and sort of fun videos, but she's also wanting to do videos where she'll be talking about youth development and mental health, perhaps. We'll see. But anyway, I'll leave her to to discuss with any of you who are interested, what she's going to be putting up on her channel. And so thanks again, guys, and that's been great. And hope to see you again in another video. Hopefully, it won't be too long till the next one, and we'll see what we've got coming. March forward, smelling good.